So far this is a bit just die. Lovely. It's a bit nerve-wracking. I'm guessing we're going to have to gain access to the second stair to gain access to that area. It's a bit nerve-wracking because, well, for one, I'm completely alone in this place. Hello? And when it's a quiet environment and all you hear is, well, yourself. For some reason I heard I don't even know. And when it's this kind of environment and you're all alone, yeah, not exactly fun. Oh my god! Are you okay? She's not okay. Oh! Where'd you go? K 304. I'm out of here. Alright, 304. I wonder if I can use the pliers. Oh. Alright, well, I can get into 30... What is it? 304. Right, so... I guess I have to go downstairs to the second floor because I remember a second floor door there. And then... Right. So I go up to 304. Why would I be alone in this kind of building? That's locked. 304. I'm nervous after seeing that dead woman suddenly disappear. I guess I use the pliers. Bye. Room 2301. Great. It's not exactly jump in your face scary, but just the environment does not make me want to be here. I'm really nervous. What? It sounded like, I will take your life. I have no clue what was said, though. Oh. Roof key. Bye, weird room. I have no clue what's going on here. Go away, mice. Bye. Room, roof, thing. Use. Nope. What's going on? Do I put this one? Oh. There. I put the box in the hole. I don't want to go down there. Can I just... What? I wonder if I can I set this on fire? No, I can't. Okay, if something's gonna jump out of my face... okay, I'll just go in the hole. There, I'm in the hole. What? Oh. This is all bright and sunshiny, kinda. And creepy at the same time. I better slow down, because something's gonna be in my, like, jump in my face, isn't it? What now? Splat! Silence. It's funny. Seconds before I hit the bottom, my mind would not stop screaming in terror. Now that impossibly loud terror has been replaced with a maddening silence. My legs may have been broken, corpse an unrecognizable lump of flesh and bone, but it's irrelevant now. With a loud snap, possibly on the crunch thrown in. Oh gosh. Everything I've become conscious of is gone. I have never been as happy as I am right now. There are two others on my left and on my right. I can see their stories. My senses, once complicated and overrated, have been reduced to a beautiful simplicity. All that remains are words. To my right lies a woman, once an indescribable beauty. Hear her tale and learn. Snow quietly piles up outside. A small woman gazes at the flakes in silent awe from her balcony. The piece seems as if it will go on forever. Suddenly, from behind her, a man yells. She knows the man. Normally a timid, reserved person, but now viciously pointing at her and yelling. The woman does not understand. This is her last mistake. With a gentleness reserved for animals, she slowly approaches the man. The woman has handled many situations like this one. The man shivers with something approaching joy as he tears her arm off. The woman had never before dealt with an animal who truly wanted to kill her. Worlds blurred as the woman fell to the floor. A pool of memories leaking from her cracked skull. Knowledge and thought were leaving the woman. What is this? Finally, one last thought drips from her mind. Regret. As the man hurries away from the heap of flesh on the floor, all he feels is regret. What? How does he go from wanting to kill her to regret? The woman remains on the floor for hours until finally two men approach. They know what has happened. They know what to do. The men bury her where the flowers will be able to grow. No funeral, no crying, just silent acknowledgement and acceptance. It's a little sad, I suppose. As an animal lover, she should have known. She should have known better. I'm not really one to judge, though, I suppose. Moving on my left lies a small child. He lived a happy, although short life. Hear his tale and learn. But the first one I didn't learn anything from. Wow, that's a lot, actually. I'm gonna be reading all this. I need a drink. Sorry. The small boy lived on a farm close to the apartment. He walks confidently down the road, head held high with pride and joy. Today the boy was an adult, he thought. He had been asked to walk down to town to get food. Surely this meant he was grown up now. The sky above him was smiling, perfectly blue, no clouds to obscure the sun's generous light. This sounds like the beginning of this story I read about this boy who ends up killing a guy in a knife fight or something and has to run, and they ends up falling and cracking his head open. Nature was alive that day, to be sure. Birds, rabbits, deer, even the flowers and trees seemed lively. The boy passed the lakes, sunlight reflecting off the water, creating a wave of brilliant sparkles. The boy stopped by the lakeside and stared at the water for hours. As the boy gets up, something appears out of the corner of his eye. Clicky. He found a packet of red powder. One should never open a packet of any kind of powder. Foolishly, the boy slowly approaches the bag. Curiosity over caution. Yeah. The boy's world turns red, head overflowing with the vicious sounds of bells. The sound is in his head. One word stays at the front of his mind. Pain. Vision fades. The boy realizes that something is wrong. Now on the ground, clutching at small blades of grass, he calls out for help. The flowers take his mouth next. The flowers? Did he fall on a flower, like shoved into his mouth or something? Now helpless, the boy desperately listens for anyone who heard his call. The flowers take his ears and his nose just for good What? Two men approach. The sight they behold is a... Why are you getting two men? The sight they behold is a common one to them, child or not. Knowingly they take the child in their arms and bury him where the flowers will be able to grow. No funeral. A last word comes to the boy's head, helpless. Pretty depressing, huh? And confusing just a tad. The ones left and right of me have long since stopped bothering to cry. Which is good because I can't think of when people next to me cry. Annoying. Oh, which is good because I can't think when people next to me cry. There. Me, well, I jumped off a building that I thought was a hole in the floor. Okay. Never was one for angst-filled stories. The flowers let me keep that little personality quirk. In return, I let them grow from my husk. The rest of my days are going to be peaceful at least. No worries, no annoyances, just the simplest possible sensations. That's a lot of S's. Gets a bit boring. Sometimes we tell jokes to each other. The kid had a good one. Want to hear it? No. How do you know when it's raining cats and dogs? When you step in a poodle. Ha. Huh. I thought that one was funny. But the girl just rolled her eyes. In disapproval. At least I think she did. Kind of hard to roll your eyes when they're non-existent. But you get the idea. As long as these two stay at my side, I should be happy. I can always read some other people's stories on rainy nights. And trust me, there are plenty of stories. True. Thanks for playing. Alright, I guess that's it. And it's kind of short, at least in itself, and kind of odd. It wasn't as jumpy scares as I thought it would be, but it did have its creepy moments. So I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this. I'll try and think of other things to upload. Yeah. I guess I'll see you next time.